Booting up, booting up, booting up. Alright, that's loaded. How we doing on speed? Not too bad. Let's see, you got the microphone on. Check, check. Oh, where's the level at? Check, check. Yep, it's there. Mike, what's going on, man? Welcome. Sorry I'm a little bit late today. 40 minutes. Took forever to get Streamlabs updated. Man, it's killing me here. Killing me. Skewed, what's going on? Good gravy, it's been busy. Alright, so yep, you can see the FT5. I'm gonna edit that right quick. Printer name. Come on. You are looking at the FT-5. Whoop, not a plus. -5 zizzle. Done. Can you read that? Yes, you can. Alright. Fernando, what's up? This is a TPU vase. Actually, I'm testing out some TPU from 3D Printing Canada. And this is their TPU I'm working on right now. I want to see how it does in vase mode. I have one from MakeShaper somewhere, which turned out great, so I like doing all of them in that. Fun King, how's it going, buddy? Just print off a new spool holder for the Tevo here. Just trying to finish cleaning off the support on it. Hello, new subscriber. Where'd my knife go? There it is. This PETG is pretty sweet, I have to say. Stand up. Hello, Paul. How's it going? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Fun. It is just another day in the shop. Trying to get everything done before the big move. I'm on the last round of filaments. It is super awesome. I cannot wait until I can be done with the filament reviews for a while. Well, at least filming them. You guys will see them throughout the summer, but I will be done filming all of them Wednesday, maybe? No, maybe a little later. Xander's playing Fortnite. I haven't played that yet. I guess it's the big fad right now of everybody playing. Alright, I wonder if this is actually going to fit well or not. No, it might do better than PLA did. PLA just snapped on this spool holder. I like it though. But PETG should be better. The Costal Delta Mini for review. Is that for the one from Microsoft, or not Microsoft? What the heck's the name of that? Monoprice. That's it. Oh, Fernando, I don't talk about where I live or where I move to. I just let everybody know that, hey, I'm moving. It's a work thing. I need to start watching Xander's videos. I saw he did one like a pirate one last week. I saw the thumbnail for it, but I didn't. Haven't had a chance to actually click on it and check it out. I feel kind of bad about it, but I really want to start watching those more. Interesting sound. Yeah, so today's been all about the review filaments and stuff. Trying to get all that done. go. Oh. I'm trying to move this a little bit here. There we go. All right. Oh, I need to get another print going. I don't know what to print. Do you know what I want to print right now? Where's my Thingiverse at? Let's see what's on this week. Maybe something fun. Oh, I did have this one here. Oh, where'd it go? This one. Come on. This balloon one looked kind of fun. It's a lot of freaking pieces, though. I really don't feel like printing all these pieces right now. I'm just gonna sorry save that one. So what's everybody up to? It's been a busy week for me. I'm sorry there's no upload yesterday. Apparently, what was yesterday? Yesterday was Friday. Yeah. Riley and I totally did not realize it was Friday. Neither of us did it. Mother's Day is coming up. Let's see what's good to print for Mom. Printed her a rose last year. It was alright. There's a little earrings. That's interesting. Rose. Bathtub holders, always good. That's interesting looking. Hey, Fun King. Thanks, buddy. Hey, Dan. How's it going? You're supposed to announce winners on the 17th. I just saw it today. Hey, Fun King. Thanks. Again, well, yeah, you already did that. It just showed up there. But yeah, I didn't even know that that was a thing happening right now. Oh, I got a bunch of those vases already. That's interesting vase. I printed one vase already with this. Spinner stuff, jewelry rose box. Oh, that's interesting right there. Which isn't that much jewelry though. Probably one of the few guys that can say that. Always wanted to print one of these, maybe. What's his name? Brent. He prints a lot with PETG carbon fiber. I think he's actually doing his entire. He's building the a clone. Oh, what's that real big? That drone. Shoot, the Inspire. He's printing an Inspire clone for I think it's gonna cost him like $600, and it's like $3,000. Like if you buy it straight out, but he's using carbon fiber PETG. I think that's what he's using in that, and it looks awesome. But he's also probably one of the best printers I've ever seen. Like he prints pretty awesome stuff. Let's do this one real quick for the wife. We'll do this in the orange PETG. I could do it in wood. I think I'll do that. Where's that wood filament at? Here it is. Let's do that wood filament for her. Why not? Mother's Day's what, like tomorrow? I think. Hey, David. Thanks, man. Xenoland. Play is fine. print. Yeah, it should be alright. Got some funkiness going on here. What is that? That's super weird. That's super duper weird. Get out of here. Get out of here. Fair to print. Oh, this one comes out any better. That one comes out a little bit better, but it's still got this funkiness going on here. What is up with that? We'll do this one on the console. Reach through. Oh, did you guys lag out on me here for a second? I dropped a few frames, it looks like. Oh, because I got to hit the damn switch. Toe, what's up? Try that again. There we go, that saves that time. Oh, man. Yeah, it probably just, yeah, my internet takes a hit every now and then. I try to be better about it, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. Internet hates me some days. What can I say? I'm hoping Pyro's going to be at Earth. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to go. Especially if I nail down the second vehicle. It would be awesome while I'm back in the States. But I'm really trying to get to Earth. PL on PEI. Print either comes loose or sticks like hell, make it almost impossible to get it off. So Joe, I mean, I print PEI with no glue or anything. Just have to make sure your layer height is correct on that. Give me 1 second. I gotta monitor this first layer. You know, you actually have to put the filament in first, Shane. I started to print on this printer and I didn't put the filament in it. Idiot. I ran PEI on, so back to that, I ran PEI on 3 machines, and it works just fine. I use glue stick on the CR10S right here with the yellow. This is currently configured for PETG, so there's a good bit of glue stick on there. I don't reapply glue stick, I just print right on top of it. The 2020 i3 back there is set up for Flex right now, which is PEI with glue stick, and the FT5 you guys are watching right up here is set up for Flex and ABS and polycarbonate, which also has glue on it. But for PLA, I don't use any glue on PEI. Just got to get your layer height right. Yeah, Xenoland. So please ask away if you have a question. If I don't know it, I mean, it's a pretty good group here usually, so someone else might be able to help out. That's going down, and man, that machine is quiet. Whew. Yeah, I usually use purple, but I actually bought a case of just regular old washable glue sticks. These were 30 for $5 on Amazon. They were on sale, so that's what I usually use there. Oh, very cool, Skewed. Yeah, I'll be there. I hopefully will be recording. I hope to do some coverage there. I've never done that before, so I'm not really sure. And like, I'm gonna have to someone. Oh, actually, I should look that up real quick and actually print that. On my mini, Devin made basically a mic for his lav mic. Like he made a stick for his lav mic to use as a microphone, which I would really need to do. Let's do no make anything on me factory. Devin, there it is. I should probably print that. I really hope to do coverage there. I mean, do. One second, see if I can find this here. Hey, Trucker, what's up, man? I just saw you in there. Trucker, did you get your Ender 3? I know you said you'd ordered it. Xenolands, hit me up on Facebook. You can do my Fugatech 3D printing page or my personal page. Just do a message request, and you can send it to me there. But if you're having any issues with PLA staying down, go ahead and add a little bit of glue stick, and that usually solves all your problems until you kind of figure out the right heat and layer height issues. Hey, Toe, thank you, man. I'm using this. You can see it in the workbench camera. Yeah. Because my workbench is atrocious right now, and I have cookies, and yeah, the mic is right here, so I'm trying to get better audio. Hopefully this summer I'm going to try and get with some people about what I can do to improve audio. I think I need to get some type of external input into the PC, because right now I'm just going through the microphone jack, which is pretty crappy audio. I personally don't like the audio, but I just want to get something that's nice and clear for people to hear. Otherwise, it's not worth me doing these streams at all. Come on, Devin. Where the heck did you do that at, man? Got 1,000 freaking things out there. I must have missed it. Dang it. I will probably be digging into these Oreos sooner rather than later because I always get hungry when I stream. I don't know what it is. There it is. There it is. I missed it. Yes, so I have the same mic. Alright, we're going to download this. I saved that too. I hate My Manners Factory. I'm sorry. I really do. Let's pull this into here. This out. That's all it is right there, just like that, huh? What should we print this in? All I smell is this wood filament. Oh. You guys can't even... This Anycubic Delta is so freaking quiet now. It's quite amazing. I really can't. lie about that machine. It is so damn quiet. Also, I modded the heck out of it, so that's kind of why. Martine, hello, hello. So Xenolance, I personally am not one on the I'm not a hairspray person. I really hate it. So I really don't. It's messy. It's not really that great, so I don't like it. Riley, what's up, buddy? You've been ignoring me, my friend. How dare you take a day off from talking to me? Also, with glue stick, it's thicker on there, so like it's easier to hold on. Riley, check your what's it called Slack. Sent you a message yesterday because we both kind of forgot it was Friday. I messaged you yesterday, Friday night. I was like, crap, it's Friday. We never posted a video. TMZ 228s. Yes, those are awesome ones. Oreos versus Fudgios. I mean, Oreos versus Girl Scout Thin Mints. There's no comparison. Thin Mints are the best thing ever. Zeno, so what percentage infill are you using, and what wall? Like how many walls, and when does your fan come on? So give me some of those details. German nerd, what's up, buddy? Oh, don't have a new computer. That's an excuse right there, buddy. I only ever use glue stick now for like ABS. I use it for flexibles because flexibles like to really adhere to PEI, and I like to keep a separation. And PEI, or for PETG, I've always just liked using glue stick with those as well. Just make sure it stays stuck because you print so damn hot with that. I'm just sitting here smelling this filament. Alright, 3 walls. Fan comes on. They are 5.5 mil at this point. Yeah, I mean, 3 walls. I only do 3 walls for structural parts. Just, a little inkling on what I do. Normal parts that I print, like everyday things, are only 2 walls, unless it has to have some more oomph to it. Layer fan for me comes on at layer 2 on pretty much everything. Yep, pretty much everything. So yeah, I'm going to print this in PETG first and see how it turns out. So let's change this to the CR10S. 20% infill. So I'm going to go 3 walls on this because in case I drop it, I'd rather not. And we are going to put a brim on this of 10. Center to range, pair to print. Well, that is a funky, dunky first layer. I bet you because I don't have anything set up right, do I? No, that's alright. This model needs to be repaired. Oh, Devin. Oh, Devin, oh, Devin. Oh, what was it called? Lab. Go to lab. Alright, we're going to Open with 3D Builder. For model. It doesn't say it needs repaired. Oh, it's because that's support. Oh, shucks. Oh. Oh, Xenolance, you didn't say which printer is this on. I think Xenolance with two printers will be strong enough, man. I'm telling you right now, 2 should be just fine. So which 3D printer do I think is the best out of the $500 range? I love my FT5, but that's just me. I mean the CR10, the CR10S. If you can get the So I will say this though, for under 500, Fugatech is releasing a new i3 Mega, which is going to be a competitor for the CR10S. It's going to be $200 cheaper than the CR10S. It's going to be $400, I think, and it's a lot sturdier. I think it's going to be an amazing printer. I really hope it is, because it looks hefty as heck. So Ender 3, people say, is good. As Trucker just said, I have not gotten an Ender 3 yet. The Ender 2 I really like. Cheaper, small build surface, or build area, I should say. It really depends on what kind of build area you need. The i3 Mega from Fugatech is going to be 300 by 300 by 400. So same size as the FT5 and same size as the CR10, CR10S. Yeah, I need to start looking at some videos on the Ender 3. I'm hoping that GearBest will have it this summer. So when I start doing printer reviews again in August, September timeframe, I can get one and start doing it then. So those work great. So here on the Hypercube, which is right here beside me, you can't see it. I am using this. So these are squares. I don't have, they're over there. Hang on one second. Okay, so these are fake wood flooring. That's foam. Is for kids. So all my play areas. The play area down here in the basement, it's on concrete. So I have this stuff down for my kids. We used to have it in our living room. That's why we have got the wood grain. So I actually had cut some of these up to fit where they wanted, and I had a bunch of strips. So I'm using this. It's only, it looks about 12 mil thick, 12 millimeters, and it absorbs all the sound from this thing. So that works if you have some of this laying around. I have racquetballs now on the Anycubic console, the CR10 and the CR10S all right here all have racquetballs on them. Damn near silent when they print now. Absolutely silent now with those on there. They don't vibrate one bit into the build surface. It is pretty spot on. Alright, well, those are not going to help at all. So let's hope it sticks. And just put this in here. Save. That mic. Done. I like watching Nerdy, so I need to watch him some more lately. He uploads a lot, and I have a hard time keeping up with all his uploads. So the U10, I haven't touched it since the initial video that I did because I'm having a really hard time for it keeping the Z. It doesn't home every time. There's something wrong, I think, with the two motors. They're not aligned properly. They don't run in sync. I'm having a hard time figuring it out. And honestly, I have not put a lot of time into figuring it out. I've been trying to knock out these print reviews. Hopefully next week, I can put a little more time into that, spend one evening trying to fix that. I think I need to change the bed springs out and maybe the motors. I'm unsure, but I really need to figure that out. Toads, whatever you want to get. So the racquetballs only come in a pack of 3. Kind of weird. So I bought this 12-pack for mine, and you can do 3 printers with them. And I have designed feet for the for 2020 extrusion. Basically, you can use either of these. I'm designing a different one for the FT5. Once I move, I'm going to buy another box of these, and I think this was $20 for 12. So they're less than $2 a pop. Where you can get this flooring, a pack of 10 for maybe $5. They have like auto mats that are the same thing. Pretty much all of them really help out. Yeah, the U10 is just yeah, I have extruder springs, which I personally prefer. I love using extruder springs. They're nice and stiff. They don't really give up at all. So I might put some extruder springs on that one. But even sometimes the X doesn't home. Like, it hits other things before those end stops engage. And the fact that the X end stop rides the carriage is goofy in my opinion. That's just me though. So I really need to sit down and figure out what the heck is hitting where. Because every time I go to start, I can never get the Z height to stay the same. So I already uploaded TH3D's unified firmware onto the U10, and I baby step the first layer every time I print with it. But I'm tired of doing that because number one, the bed takes like 20 minutes, 25 minutes to heat up to 60°C because it's so damn big. It's really, really annoying in my opinion. So that really needs to get a silicone heat pad on it quick. And then, yeah, just messing with that first layer is such a pain in the behind. I like to just get the printer going, hit print and walk away, which I can do with every printer I have sitting here. Anycubic, Fugatech 2020, CR10S, CR10, Anycubic, Hypercube, FT5. The G-Tech is dead. The Ender 2, sometimes I need to tweak it a little bit. But all of those printers, I put the SD card in, I hit print, and I walk away. I never ever watch the first layer on those. I just watched the Delta on this one because I've not printed this printer for a month. I want to be sure that nothing on the bed had changed in that time. Earthquakes or the other printers printing might have moved something, but it's doing just great. No problem, Toe. I try to help when I can, man. Yeah, paper stones, yes, those give you a nice flat surface, but they do not eliminate the noise. They just don't. You're still resonating into concrete, which is a solid object, which is going to resonate into your... I have great big 8-foot by 8. These are 8-foot workbenches that I have here that I go on. It's just going to resonate into the plywood and then resonate into everything else, and you can hear it. I can't, doggone, all these cables are way too... I would pull my microphone over here to the Anycubic console so you could hear it, because you can't. It is that doggone quiet. The only thing you hear are the motors changing, but the motors have stepper dampers on them. I have racquetballs on them on the feet. I have the belts are all properly tensioned, so once they're like super duper tuned in, it's an amazing machine. Excuse me. Dolly bearings are smooth. The bearings all feel fine to me. On the X and Y, I feel perfectly fine. It's just it hits something on the end there, and it's kind of killing me. And I have to say, I am loving the Tevo Tornado. Out of the box, it is better than the CR10 and CR10S. It blows them both out of the water, quality-wise. It actually prints super well. Biggest pet peeve, doesn't come with a doggone spool holder. What printer doesn't come with a spool holder these days? It's 2018. It's almost halfway through 2018. A printer doesn't come with a spool holder. That just kills me. Hey, Yordi, how's it going, buddy? Bearings on the Ender 2 has been no problem whatsoever, and there's actually a guy at work that wants my Ender 2, so I think I'm going to record my mods video on it and then give it to him. Yeah, the no spool holder just drives me crazy. So Xenolens, the next thing you can do are stepper dampers. If you don't know what those are, I did a video on stepper dampers. I now put them on every machine that I have. I didn't... Hey, thanks for 20 bucks, man. I appreciate it. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. I didn't put them on the Hypercube right here beside me because they go into PETG motor mounts, which don't really resonate a lot of noise. Yeah, Paul. So apparently they did a lot of changes on the Tevo. I wasn't aware of that. Like it has apparently this one has an MKS board in it. I still haven't opened it up. I think we talked about this last stream. I haven't opened it up yet. I really need to do that. But aside from the control box being rather loud, damn, I mean, it prints nice. I actually have a print right here. This is the one that broke though. But I mean, I can't get detailed enough on here. But I mean, it is, I mean, no support in here. No, this is stock. I can't get over it how nice this came out. Like, this print is pretty damn nice. And this is with the stock Tevo Tornado profile in Simplify 3D. I have not tuned it yet. Well, I tuned my support like I always do because I don't like the way other people do support. But this prints amazingly. I am super surprised. I was expecting Tevo to be the problem child, but it is doggone nice. Oh, don't worry about donations, man. Don't worry about it at all. I just want to say I'm super stoked on my patrons out there. They have been helping me out a ton. I mean, Patreon's getting up to nearing $100 a month, so that is insane, and that is awesome. So I just want to say thank you all you guys out there, if any of my patrons out there. And Zeno, yes, there's a spool holder on the SD card, but the fact that the printer does not come with a spool holder in 2018, I think is ridiculous. My opinion. $22.08s, I would put them to good use, Yordi. I definitely would. I still have several machines that need to be upgraded to them. I have 2 left here to use. I'm sorry, no, these are 2100s. Actually, I think I'm out of 2208s. Check my little driver. I have a little container here for all my drivers. Oh no, I have. This is 2100. Yep, it's 2100. So I have 2100s, 4988s, empty. Ooh, that's loud. 4988s. Yeah, I am out of 2208s actually. I need to pick some up. Get on China and do another bulk order later. So I did print their spool holder arm. I don't know why they picked that. Like, there's no real way to like put it on the printer and have it flow into the extruder properly. I mean, it's weird. Derek, he and I always go back and forth on who has better prints. He always blows me out of the water. That man is a god of slicers. He really is. I wish that he did YouTube or was more public with his stuff. But the problem is that he now posts less because so many people doubt what he says. He doesn't post anymore, and he doesn't tell people anymore how to help them because he's tired of being like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." He is better than anyone out there. Joel, Tom, Angus, any of those guys cannot print how well this man can. It is amazing, and I wish he was more public with stuff, but he's not. Oh, and somebody asked about the U10. I forgot to mention the U10 power supply died the second time I plugged it in. I plugged it in again. Nothing happened. It was totally dead. I took a meter to it. Nothing come out of the 12-volt rails. Power was going in. I thought maybe the switch had died. Power was going into the power supply. No LED on inside of it. Nothing out of the 12-volt rails. So I swapped that out with another one that I just got in the mail, thankfully, and now it's working just fine. Hey Zeno, I just got your message here. Just showed up on my phone, so I'll hop over to Facebook here and check that out. See, our tennis is starting now. TL smoothers. So, my opinion, you only need TL smoothers if you're using the DRV 8825 drivers, which some of the integrated smoothie boards have those in them. They are loud, and they have a lot of resonance in them because they're not really great drivers. They're better if it's a 24-volt system, but a 12-volt system with DRV 8825s is going to have issues. So you're going to need smoothers in there. The Tevo no longer uses that with a different board and different drivers, so it's no longer a problem in the Tevo Tornado. Yeah, the only reason why you should be getting smoothers is because you have a board that has integrated DRV 8825 drivers. Otherwise, get new drivers. It's more better. Yeah, they're all the same. I mean, I buy... I got one sitting on the floor. So this is just the El Cheapo off of Amazon. I think these are $18 a piece. Cut the box open here. So these ones I actually got, I think these ones are fanless. Yeah, so these ones I got recently are fanless. Because more of the open, depending on what the enclosure is for the printer, or for the, whatever, depending on the enclosure is for the actual electronics for your printer, you can go with fanless. Normally I would prefer to have active fan, but this one's actually going to go on the back of the Anycubic console here, because it's open air and there's plenty of airflow in my workspace to get this thing, keep it cool. If it was an enclosed area, I would do an active fan one, but they're all like 18 to 20 bucks for a 320 watt or 350 watt, whatever this one is. I think it's 320. But they work just fine for me. I had only one die, and the supplier on Amazon shipped me another one, no questions asked, so it was easy. The only thing, my only other issue with the only issue I have with the Tornado is I need to adjust the housing that goes over the extruder, because it's kind of crooked and it gets really close to hitting things. And actually the CR10 with the Easy ABL, I need to readjust it because I didn't tighten down the nuts all the way. And it actually had loosened up and almost is hitting prints now, so my Z offset is off. I need to readjust that. Actually, I'm going to home this real quick. Because I need to do the re-offset on that one. Yeah, they work just fine on Amazon. Thank you for the offer. I don't need any smoothers. I still have. I bought 4 and 8 diode ones, so I still have 4 diode ones sitting here that I'm not using. I'm actually. It came with 4 of them. I bought 3 8 diode ones for the X, Y, and Z motor, and then I used one of the 4 diode ones for the extruder. I don't know if I needed. Come on, I'm online. There we go. It's back now. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. That was a bunch of issues right there with that. Yeah, stream is good now. Okay. Let me catch back up here. Where am I at? Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. The internet totally died out there for like 2 minutes. Xenoland, so the best thing I can say about Trinamics is they have a few videos, actually very informative videos. They're a little over my head with some of the electrical speak that they use. Basically, A488s, everything's going on a sine wave, but their sine wave is stepped. So it's going up and then kind of going down like this. Trinamics are a much smoother sine wave as they fluctuate and as they move. Because of that, you get smoother movements in your stepper motors, which have smoother movements basically into your prints then. It translates down the line. So that's why Trinamics are so much better than any of the other, A498s or anything like that. Oh, where are we at now? The only time it's needed for Z is if it's a delta. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Yeah, because for a delta, you have to do X, Y, and Z. For a Cartesian style or anything else, you just need to do X and Y. Extruder doesn't move fast enough to make an issue, and Z does not move fast enough to make an issue with a standard Cartesian or HBOT, Core XY, anything like that. Gecko Drive. What is that? I've never even heard of that before. People have been talking about that Clipper or Kilper via a Raspberry Pi. Have not had any time to look into that yet. Would be cool to check out, but I just haven't had I haven't dedicated any time to do that. Oh, what I was gonna say is, I have noticed issues with cheaper flexibles. Is man, they suck in moisture so quickly. The expensive stuff doesn't, but man, the cheap stuff, holy heck, does it just suck in the moisture. I have to throw it in the dehydrator after every print, which is really, really dragging down my print times here. Oh, okay. I actually don't have any machines running at 24 volts, so I've never even looked into anything other than 12 volt solutions. Where am I at here? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'll get back to you 1 second here. Okay. Paul, which Crowdy printer? They make like 12 now. Oh man. Like I said, people are talking pretty highly about that Ender 3, so I really would like to see it. I think it would be cool. I mean, they are just pretty much. Yeah, that's the Ender 3, Paul, that just came out. You know, now that they have, and now they've become compliant with the GPL licensing, they might do better. Hey Tom, so yeah, I was actually surprised. I heard that from a lot of people that they had problems getting that off. I personally think it's because of the tool that people are using. 1 second. Over here. I actually recorded a video for later this summer to come out about this tool and why this is the most superior print removal tool out there. Don't use any of these. If you get a spatula or this is technically a putty knife. If you get a putty knife with your 3D printer, just throw it away. They are worthless. You need to buy this. It's $7 and it's amazing. This is what everybody should be buying. And using this, it just came right off. I don't know if I did it in the video, but I was super surprised how well it came off. Cadmium heated bed. Nope, I have not. Haven't even heard of it. I've used every different tool that's come with all the different printers I've received. They all are horrible, and they are huge safety hazards. And the Build-Tac spatula is ridiculously overpriced for what it is. I think it's absolute garbage. And the fact that you have to like hold it to like go underneath, that's so. This is not a normal movement to do something. This is. So that's why this tool, because there's space for your finger to actually get under and press and to get on it. This is the type of fine motor skills you should be using with finger waved. this is not a fine motor skill, and you need to use fine motor functions in order to pull these prints off properly. I don't like it at all. True, it is each their own. But again, every single one of the different literal paint scrapers that come, you know, putty knives, these are putty knives, these are paint scrapers, these are not for taking prints off of your print bed. Also depends on your print bed. If you're using ultra base, like I have on a couple of these printers, you don't need anything. PEI, sometimes you need to get a little underneath of it. Glue stick, obviously you need a little something, but my opinion. Currently, the CR10 is the lowest priced of its size, I think, still. Yeah, if you get it on sale, you can get the CR10 for like $325 at its lowest price right now. Well, I'll find out when I get my MK3. Hopefully by the end of this year, I will see if it's what it's cracked up to be. Yeah, Justin 3D, yeah. I normally let most of mine cool down all the way because also you have some tearing of the filament. Or if it's bonded to your PEI still or whatever your build surface is, you're going to rip that right up too. So the CR10 is 300 by 300 by 400 on the Z. So XY is 300, the Z is 400. Hey Matt, I think the FT i3 Mega is going to be the CR10S killer. Dual Z, same build size, much more sturdy. You know, they're using actually aluminum plates instead of T plates. They're using their actual the larger T plates. I think it's going to blow it out of the water, especially because it's coming in cheaper. So I think it'll do really, really well. And Paul, I have heard so much that it's overpriced and for what it is. And I think it is overpriced. But I want the multi-material. It's the only reason why I want it. And I don't want to fiddle with buying his MMU and trying to get it to work with a different printer. I did not want to launch that. Dang it. Close. In 17 minutes, it will be Mother's Day. So yes, I will be telling her that. What was I saying? I don't know if you guys heard it. So that's an awesome printer. I want to compare it to the Mark III because I want to see if it really is that good. Like, are the 2130 sensorless homing drivers worth the cost? Is that I forget the name of the board. Is it really worth it? Do you have to have the auto bed leveling? Auto bed leveling to me is like it's really cool on these big printers, but little printers not really that helpful in my opinion. But I also know how to level my bed. So it kind of is what it is there. Yeah, 3 strikes, indeed. But no, I am actually going to call it here. We've gone over an hour. I'm going to go and do some more of these prints here and clean up. It's getting late. So I thank you guys for hanging out. Patrons, you guys are awesome. Those of you guys that donated me, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So yeah, if you guys liked it, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe for these. And if you hit the bell icon, you should get notifications when I go live, when I post. So make sure you guys do that. And just thanks for hanging out with me. So I'll see you guys next Saturday, same time, same bad place. Have a good night and happy printing.